Okay guys, let's just take a start with listening module, and now we have listening part 1. In listening part 1, you should try to get maximum correct answers. When I say maximum, maximum is 10. 10 out of 10 in listening part 1. There should not be any mistake here, because you know, if you start well, that ends well. So in the beginning, if you've got a couple of mistakes, then the dream of 8,777 or 7 in listening, that may be fluctuated a bit. Your success will increase by the time you visualize the audio. Okay, please check the volume over here for this. So by the time you visualize the audio, whatever they say in the audio, you switch on your imagination, you think about that. So that will actually increase your score. Okay. Now let's see. Complete the notes below. Follow your handouts, please. Below section 1, they have written, complete the notes below. That's the first thing. Write one word and or a number. Notes completion with one word or number. So notes completion tells us type of question, and one word or a number that tells us instructions, how many words we have to write. Flanders Conference Hotel. Now we don't know what Flanders is, but we know Conference Hotel is a hotel where conferences are held, like this Royal Palm. It's a conference hotel. They have conferences, seminars and all that. They have given one example. At present, they don't play example. Audio will start directly from question number 1 and go on. Last year, they did all these changes. Okay. Date available, weekend beginning February 4th. So audio will start and continue. And by the way, you don't have to read extra information. When they give you time to read the questions, only read the sentence that contains the question. Don't read other ones. Other ones are only just to see. For example, February 4th, you can just take a look. When the audio reaches February 4th, you know now they are here. After that, conference facilities. And in facilities, you can see there are 4 bullet points. These 4 bullet points contain 4 questions. So it means all 5 questions, they are related to facilities, right? All these 5 questions are facilities. The dash room for talks. Dash room. Usually when they write dash room, it means the name of the room, right? Whatever. For example, if the name of the room is Elizabeth room, they will tell you Elizabeth. And if the word is unusual or difficult or a proper noun, then they will translate it for you, or they will spell it for you actually. Okay. Now we start with question number 1, and it's the name of the room exactly.
Now, can you tell me a bit about what conference facilities you have?
Sure. So for talks and presentations, we have the Tesla room.
Sorry?
Tesla, that's spelled T-E-S-L-A.
So, T-E-S-L-A, Tesla. So when you write 2 to 3 correct answers in the beginning, that will give you too much confidence, and then you'll go on and on and on. Try not to miss any question in part 1, listening part 1. Because you know, initially what happened, one of my students, he started her listening test, section 1, multiple choice. He said, oh, hi, they have changed the pattern. Now multiple choice in part 1 is there. Multiple choice questions may appear in any section of the IELTS. So never ever be overpowered by any negative feeling that now they have multiple choice in part 1. This pattern is new pattern. I prepared from old pattern. Now I'm done, right? So it's not good. Next, question number 2. Projector and dash available. 2 things. Now you can see screen here. For screen projector. One is projector and second is actually, let's see what that second thing is. One is projector and second, you know what I mean. So when you think in the same direction. When you visualize, you will find the answer. I play the audio.
It holds up to 100 people and it's fully equipped with a projector and so on.
How about a microphone?
Yes, that'll be all set up ready for you. And there'll be one that members of the audience can use too, for questions if necessary.
Fine.
How about microphone? That would be available for you. That means microphone. So first they use the word. When they come to the answer, they don't use the same word. They use that would be available. That means microphone. And by the way, microphone is one word. Together, you will, if you write micro and phone, two words, answer will be wrong. Right answer will be wrong. And what a pity, your one right answer, that is going to bring 6.5 to 7, and that is wrong. So at least in your listening test, there must not be any silly mistakes. This is one of the silly mistakes I mentioned. Let's go on. Area for coffee and an dash. Now they have area for coffee and an. An means answer will start with a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. An means answer will be a singular noun. So let's see. And answer will come with coffee. Whatever they say, we've got area for coffee, and whatever they say after that, that will be your answer.
And we'll also need some sort of open area where people can sit and have a cup of coffee. And we'd like to have an exhibition of our products and services there as well. So that'll need to be quite a big space.
That's fine. There's a central atrium with all those facilities, and you can come before the conference starts if you want to set everything up.
Great.
So, exhibition. Just one word, exhibition. They spoke the answer in the first part. Listen.
And we'll also need some sort of open area where people can sit and have a cup of coffee. And we'd like to have an exhibition of our products and services there as well.
We'd like to have an exhibition of our products and services as well. And I told you this is the clue word, and.
It's asking for an open area.
Yeah.
So it's the most better answer.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I just tell you. Let me tell you, if you ever get confused that why open area is not the right answer, why this is the right answer, it means you are not thinking the way audio is going on. In IELTS, there isn't any ambiguity in listening. It is not possible that one question has two possible answers, not at all. Now, I'm going to tell you why open area is not the right answer. The first thing is, if you write open area, they are two words, right? The second thing is, after an, you never write open area. An, open, yeah, O is vowel. Yeah, O is vowel, right, right. Okay, now I play the audio again and I'll prove it to you why that is not the right answer.
And we'll also need some sort of open area where people can sit and have a cup of coffee. And we'd like to have...
Okay, listen. Now understand? They need open area for coffee and the other activity. So open area is required for coffee and other activity. Exactly. Alright, so the answer is exhibition, and area is already written for open area. By the way, any word that is written in the question will never ever be the answer. For example, they've written area and you also write area as an answer. That is not possible. Question number 4. Free dash throughout. Exactly. Listen to it, please.
And we'll also need some sort of open area where people can sit and I presume there's Wi-Fi.
Oh yes, that's free and available throughout the hotel.
Okay.
That's free and available throughout the hotel. That's mean Wi-Fi. So they use the word that for Wi-Fi, right? So this is Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi. That is always on the husband. So, question number 5. A standard buffet lunch costs. Standard. Now, standard means they have some special offers as well, but that will not be your answer. Okay? So, a standard buffet lunch costs dash per head. Now, whenever there is an amount for the answer, they try to give you 2 to 3 different amounts. For example, if they say, we normally charge $30 for buffet, but if you have some special dishes which you want to be added, then you'll have to pay $50. So the answer is the first one, right? Because they use the word standard buffet. Let's see.
Would you also like us to provide a buffet lunch? We can do a 2-course meal with a number of different options.
What sort of price are we looking at for that?
Well, I can send you a copy of the standard menu. That's $45 per person. Or you can have the special for $25 more.
I think the standard should be okay, but yes, send me the menu.
Okay, so 25 additional, that is for the other one, special. So standard is okay, $45 is given. So the word is buffet, not buffet. Okay, yeah. Question number 6, accommodation. Now we have the next category, accommodation. Rooms will cost dash including breakfast. Again price, and there is a sign of dollar. That means you will not write anything like dollar or sign of dollar. It's already given. Okay. The other day I was doing this type of question. One student said, sir, $6 is already written there. I said, that's question number. That's not $6. Okay. So please be careful with these type of things. Rooms will cost. Now they may again tell you one category will cost you this much. If you want something extra, blah, blah, blah. They always try to trap you. Let's see.
Now, we're also going to need accommodation on the Saturday night for some of the participants. I'm not sure how many, but probably about 25. So what do you charge for a room?
Well, for conference attendees, we have a 25% reduction. So we can offer you rooms at $135. Normally, a standard room's $180.
And does that include breakfast?
Sure.
Not 180? Yes, they're giving 25% discount for the attendees of the conference. So the answer is 135. And you will write 135 as a digit. You will not ONE1, HUNDRED 100 and then 35, all that. Just 135. That's it. Let's go on. Other facilities. The hotel also has a spa. That's like massages and all that stuff, right? And rooftop dash, rooftop barbecue, like we have in our cities, rooftop barbecue, rooftop swimming pool, rooftop dinner, rooftop lunch, rooftop high tea and all that, okay? So let's see what do they say for rooftop. And they may use synonym of rooftop, on top of the roof, like that.
And of course, guests can also make use of all the other facilities at the hotel. So we've got a spa where you can get massages and facials and so on. And there's a pool up on the roof for the use of guests.
Oh, great.
Up on the roof. So up on the roof means rooftop. And what do they have? Pool. How do you spell P-U? P-O-O-L, pool. Clear? Very good. Question number 8. There is a free shuttle service to the means destination. There is a free shuttle service to the hotel. There is a free shuttle service to the airport. There is a free shuttle service to the station or anything like that, right? And by the way, okay, let's just go on, then I tell you.
Now, what about transport links? The hotel's downtown, isn't it?
Yes. It's about 12 kilometres from the airport, but there's a complimentary shuttle bus for guests, and it's only about 10 minutes walk from the central railway station.
Okay.
Exactly, airport. The way they spoke, that could be confusing, but if you are clear, that's there is a free shuttle service to the, let's focus again.
Now, what about transport links? The hotel's downtown, isn't it?
Yes. It's about 12 kilometres from the airport, but there's a complimentary shuttle bus for guests.
There's a complimentary shuttle bus 12 kilometers from the airport. So that means free shuttle, free and complimentary, same words, to the airport. Okay, and airport, how many words? One word. Well done. Airport, together you will write. When it is one word only, never even doubt that, okay, for example, microphone are two words. No, when it is one word only, write it all together. That is going to be fine. Location, Wilby Street, quite near the. For near, they can use the word not far from. For near, they can use the word adjacent, next to, only few meters away, only a few kilometers away, something like that. So, Wilby Street is your clue word and it is near something. Wilby Street is near something. Now, what is that thing? That will be your answer and one word only. Just imagine Wilby Street is near the airport or whatever they say.
Now, I don't know Sydney very well. Can you just give me an idea of the location of the hotel?
Well, it's downtown on Wilby Street. That's quite a small street and it's not very far from the sea.
It's not very far from the sea. S-E-E. Very good. Okay, you got to be careful about all these things. Okay, thank you. Question number 10 is near to restaurants and many. Now, many means answer will be plural. And for many, they can use several, various and all that. Restaurants is already given. Now, with restaurants, they will speak another word which is plural, right? It goes with restaurants. A word goes with restaurants. Let's see.
And of course, if the conference attendees want to go out on their Saturday evening, there's a huge choice of places to eat. Then, if they want to make a night of it, they can go on to one of the clubs in the area. There are a great many to choose from.
Okay.
There are great many to choose from. Great many means clubs. And for restaurants, they use the word eating places. They did not use the word restaurant directly. So the answer is clubs. C-L-U-B-S. Okay, that's good.